Greetings. Welcome to another episode of California Demo-Cats, starring Howie and Connor Scroggs, who are both, of course, napping under a bed again today, because that's the lives they lead. Anyway, I'm Mark Scroggs, and I just want to give you my recommendations for a few of the candidates running for office and a few things. Um, First, in my congressional district, District 30, we've been fortunate to have Adam Schiff as our representative for years. Um, he's been great with the entertainment industry, and that's been my concern, along with other stuff. So he's been wonderful to work with. He's cared about the industry. He's worked on other things also, but we're actually trading. I don't want to say trading up, but trading even with Laura Friedman, who's been the state assembly person for us for the past several years, and now she's running for his spot and probably will get it, hopefully. She started out as an executive at a few companies, including Paramount. Then she moved into government. She's been very involved in homelessness, especially with vets and older women, a lot with like parking and with transportation and stoplights and speed limits and all sorts of the basic things. Um, and she's been very involved with entertainment. She's going to be our voice for that, and we actually need somebody to be our voice for that there. So I strongly recommend her. She's a wonderful person. She's very accessible, down to earth, a real person. She's not, I'd say, not a politician like many of them, but she's not. She's very much, a person who cares about the people. Her opponent, meanwhile, is a whole other can of worms. He is let's just say he's been endorsed by Vivek Ramaswamy, Alex Villanueva. Um, Guns for LA had listed him, but then he's off their thing now. Catherine Barger, who's our county board of supervisors, who's probably the only Republican on the board, and it shows. And other groups, and including one that's anti-LGBTQ, because there's a whole feeling that these kids are going to go to school and come out, gay or having sex changes during the day. But which is interesting because he is also LGBTQ, married to a man, and a doctor. So I'm not sure what his story is, but I really strongly endorse Laura. We've worked for her. We're going to keep working for her after she's in office, and she's great. Meanwhile, with the other states' House of Representative races, California is not like a swing state with the presidential races, but it is a swing state with regards to the House of Representatives. Several races were narrowly lost in 2022 that could have changed the whole House of Representatives, which is why they're pouring all this money into both sides, into the certain swing races this year. And I just want to endorse the following. Will Rowlands, we've met him. He is a wonderful person. He's a rock star. He deserves to be there. He's actually a very caring, nice person. Just the short time we spent with him, really, really, really like him a lot. His opponent looks like a villain out of an old Frank Capra film, some old fat cat villain with a cigar and, like, rah, 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 sort of thing. George Whitesides, who's running north of us in Santa Clarita area, who's very smart, very conscientious, a very hard worker, running against Mike Garcia, who's just a nasty human being, just evil and nasty, has some corruption allegations that are going on, that sort of thing. Derek Tran, who's running the South Bay area against Michelle Steele, who's kind of trying to MAGA California her record, because she wants to get rid of all her anti things. She's pro IVF because she had it. Otherwise, no, not worried about it. She's just very evil also. Young Kim's not great either. She's not as bad as the rest, which isn't saying much. But I really recommend keeping these things in mind. Don't think, oh, my vote doesn't matter, because it really, really does this year in these other areas, especially. And so I strongly recommend, Laura Friedman, Will Rowlands, George Whitesides, Derek Tran, of course, the other usual suspects, Ted Lieu, who was our representative before, Brad Sherman, who is also our representative, who a lot of people love. He's really good with town halls and communication, really doesn't care about entertainment. A lot of these people don't, and that's partly on us. So that's a whole other story for another day. But Laura Freeman all the way. Thank you. Have a great day.